Welcome to the 45th episode of the Can Learn Library here at the North Battleford Library. Today I thought we'd make an unbaked cherry cheesecake. And I found a few facts that were kind of neat, kind of a little bit of history about how the cheesecake came to be. The first cheesecake may have been created on the Greek island of Samos. Physical anthropologists excavated cheese molds there that were dated circa 2000 BC. It is believed that cheesecakes were served to athletes competing during the first Olympic Games in 776 BC to give them energy. Modern commercial American cream cheese was developed in 1892 when William Lawrence from Chester, New York, while looking for a way to recreate the soft French cheese, I apologize if I mispronounce this, but it looks like neuf chattel, accidentally came up with a way of making an unripened cheese that is heavier and creamier. Other dairymen came up with similar creations independently. On The Golden Girls, the cast consumed more than 100 cheesecakes over the course of the TV show's 7-year run. And last but not least, April 23rd in the States is National Cherry Cheesecake Day. So without further ado, I'll show you the ingredients that we're going to need to make it, and we'll get started. These are the ingredients you're going to need to make your cheesecake. So you're going to need 1.5 cups of crushed graham crumbs and 1/2 cup of butter. That's going to make your crust. Then for the filling, you're going to need an 8-ounce package of cream cheese. You're going to need 1 cup of white sugar. You're going to need a tablespoon of lemon juice. As well, you're going to need a package of Dream Whip. You're going to need 1/2 cup of milk. I'm using cream, so I'm going to make mine a little richer. Some vanilla, and of course the pièce de résistance is the cherry pie filling. Now you can do this with any pie filling, and it gives it a wonderful taste, whatever you use. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to melt our butter in a saucepan over medium heat. Now you can do this in the microwave as well, but we'll just do it this particular way since this asked for it here. So out of the way. So we'll just melt it, and then we're going to add our stir in the crumbs, and we're going to press it in the pan. Now the pan I usually made is a 7 by 11. The recipe actually asks for a 9 by 9 square pan, but I kind of liked it this because there was 6 in our family, and it just seemed easier to make it a little bit bigger when it came to cut up the pieces. I don't know, your family might feel the same way too. A bigger pan might just work. I have occasionally done it in a 9 by 13, but it really makes it quite thin. It is stretching it quite a bit. So we'll just get this melted here. It's on medium. Now once that's done, once we've got it into our baking pan, what we are going to do is bake it at 350 degrees, which I've done. I've preheated my oven, and we're going to bake it for 10 minutes and let it cool. I like to do this because it gives it a little bit of it helps the crumbs stay together, but in a pinch, if you don't have time, you can do it, just pack it into the pan and not heat it at all. So I'll just get this melted here. Of course, because we're watching it, it's not going to go very fast. Okay. just get everything all set up here so we're all ready. I hope you can see here. Butter is melting. Just about done. Could turn it up a little if I watch it. I just don't want to scorch it. Just so that it melts a little faster. As I said, you could do this part in the microwave as well. Whatever works for you. So a little bit, maybe another 30 seconds. Then we'll add this 1.5 cups of our graham crumbs. Mix it up so they all get a little bit of that butter. Okay, I'm going to shut that butter off. Pan, and then we'll get it into our cooking dish. And pat it down and into the oven. A nice thing when you're got this in the oven, you can be mixing up the other items. Now, I don't know if I told you, but you should take the cream cheese out of the fridge for at least half an hour before we're going to beat it, because it's just going to make it that much easier to work with. Oops, I forgot a little bit of the crumbs. Okay, there we go. I think I got it all now, so once I get this flattened, it's going in the oven. All right, so we'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I've chilled this for about an hour. You could probably get away with less. And we'll just add the cherries on top. Sometimes I find the cherries don't quite totally spread, but nobody seems to mind. Okay, let's see, we'll get it all in there. I think I've got a little bit more in here. And then again, you're going to want to just chill it a little bit more so those cherries are nice and cool, and it's just going to make your cutting easier for you. I wonder if I can just bring this closer so you can have a really good look at it. But there is your cherry cheesecake, and you can see your cream cheese there, your crust. It just makes a wonderful dessert, and like I said, I don't know too many people who don't like it, but I hope you will try making this, and we'll see you next time for the Can Learn Library. Take care.